Hi, this is Tomasa Macapinlac at Solstice Canyon in Malibu, California. And I just thought I'd do an impromptu YouTube video for you all because I know I need to go back to this 5D and 3D concept. I just finished a beautiful long hike. And by the way, this is one of the ways that you can escape 3D hell. So, I want to talk a little bit about 3D hell and 5D. What I've been teaching people all these years is how to get out of 3D hell, how to live in this body in harmony. And many of you might think, I am in harmony, Tomasa. I was just talking to a friend yesterday about this. Like, she says, she knows some people who are super successful, have lots of money. And a lot of us know people who are like that. But then when we go deep inside their lives and we look at them, we might find that maybe their relationships don't work, or maybe their health isn't in the best condition, or maybe they are doing work they don't love and they're just working themselves to death. My thing has always been, most of my life purpose, when I got out of college, I discovered that you could do what you love. And so I was on a search to find what I love to do. And I never realized it until someone put their hands on me. And I was always, dabbling around and playing around with the healing arts. It all started in my 20s, but I think when I was a young kid, I had a case of eczema in the creases of my arms and the backs of my knees and the popliteal crease. And so the thing about it is that I always tried to figure out what I could do to cure that for myself. And so the interesting thing is that when you are in need of some answers, you have to go to that quiet space and listen in and find out what is the right answer for you. And this is like that 4D place, 4D. 4D is quieting your mind, quieting yourself, so you can actually get the answers you need from the 5D world, from spirit. And that's how you bridge 3D to 5D. And I'm going to tell you a little bit story about how I did that for myself. Over a decade ago, I had what we call a bleeding colon. And if you go to my blog site on selfcarequeendom.com, you can find the whole story there. But the interesting thing is, what I want to share with you is, like, the doctors wanted to cut out my colon. And I knew it wasn't the right thing. I said hell no to them. And a part of me went searching for deep answers. I tend to go to the bathtub for answers. So I like soaking in the bathtub for that reason, to quiet my mind, to calm myself, and to hear answers. And every time I would go to the computer, I'd be on there researching. Thank God we have internet today, because I don't know what I would have done if we didn't have internet. We're still stuck in the ages where there weren't computers. And I just remember researching and researching. And at the time, I was seeing a mentor. I was actually seeing a mentor for some sessions. And he was seeing someone else. And so I noticed he was healing. His arthritis was healing. He's significantly older than me, probably like 15 years or more older than me. And he had lost a ton of weight. And I was in a place where I could have lose a couple of pounds here and there. I haven't always been totally thin my life, or wearing a size 2 or 4. And so I really, thought, maybe this guy that my mentor is seeing could help me. So I asked him. He said, sure, give it a try. So I did, and I'm not afraid to go invest the money in holistic practices to help heal myself. That's probably where the majority of my money will go first, is in my health. So I went to go see this guy. I saw him probably for about 6-7 months, and I saw a difference in my life. My colon stopped bleeding, asthma went away, allergies went away, a lot of things went away. And I continued to get healing energy down on myself. And then when I stopped seeing him, I went back to the old habits, went back to 3D hell. Do you hear me? And then I decided that, oh, that's not working. But to get back to my good eating habits and lifestyle habits and things of that sort, I had to reset. And what I mean by reset, I had to get my energy reset. So it was a time when I did my second shamanic training. And for me, it was like asthma once and for all really gone. And I had to have a healing crisis for that to happen, go in serious 3D hell. And then finally it was like, oh, everything just came to me. I guess you'd say, purging and cleansing my life of things that no longer served me or didn't work. And so that's what I did. And I had to let some things in my life that weren't so great. But the interesting thing was my health is the best it's been. And I don't know how long. I mean, decades. It's been this way for a long time. So I thrive. And this is how I've used the 5D world or the 4D world to bridge 5D with the 3D to really get the answers I needed to help myself. Sometimes your answers are right here in this 3D world, but you got to be willing to listen to the answers. And the way to get yourself to listen to the answers is to settle in and get some quiet time and hear the call. Sometimes research is a way that Spirit gives us answers. And so it's about being able to listen to the answers that Spirit gives you. And so, I build 4D in my life daily. I try to build it in my life a lot. Not just, 5 minutes here or 20 minutes here. It's usually hours of it in my life now. And I'm so thankful that I have the ability to put it in my life. And if I was working a 9-to-5 corporate job, you better believe I'd make sure I build it in my life. Because when I was in the 9-to-5 world, I did build it in my life. I paid somebody to work on me. And that was me building 4D into my life. And it's not about, I love it, my girlfriend, Erin. She's an herbalist. She's a Chinese herbalist. And I remember watching her go through that whole thing. But she posted something on Instagram the other day, and it was like, self-care is not about going to take a bubble bath or going out with your girlfriends and drinking wine and things of that sort. Self-care is about taking care of this body, this vessel that the universe, that God gave you, and being impeccable in the way that you take care of it, and not allowing anything to get in the way of it being healthy. And so that is like true self-love and true self-care. And I say it's like soul care, because it's hearing the soul, what the soul's calling for you. And that's why I teach people how to work on that soul level with themselves, so that we can bring that 5D to this 3D. Namaste. I'm going to end this video because I've got people around me who probably want to come and look at the waterfall here at Solstice Canyon. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day here. And if you want to learn more about me, more about about the work that I do, you can go to www.selfcarequeendom.com. And I'm in the process of building luminousacademy.com, so luminous healingacademy.com, excuse me. And then I have a year-long program where I teach people how to reset people seriously. Look at what is triggering people, why people can't lose weight, why they can't kick a health issue. That's where you get reset, and I can do that for you as well. And if you want to learn more about that, or you want to talk to me, you can email me at Tomasa, Tomasa, at selfcarequeendom.com. Love you, mwah, and have an open heart, open love. We are one world, one life, one God, one universe, and one human race. Bye for now.